Welcome to the channel, and if you've been following for a while, you know that it's almost been a year that I've been fighting for oxygen sensor trouble codes, and through the process of hoping and crossing my fingers, doing some diagnostics, everything points to it being the PCM that's failed. But I went ahead and replaced all 4 oxygen sensors. There's links to those videos if they're helpful to you. That did not solve the problem. Like I said, everything points to it being a voltage leak on what should be a reference signal line returning from the oxygen sensors. There should be no voltage on it when the vehicle's off, but it's showing about 2.5 volts. So most probably from the PCM. I have bit the bullet. I bought a new PCM from WranglerFix.com. I'll leave a link for that. Video's not sponsored by them, but I have a new PCM. I'm going to go ahead and flash the old PCM back to stock so that I can reflash the new PCM once I get that installed, and then I'll show you how to install the PCM. It's a very straightforward process. So dealing with all the computer stuff, you definitely don't want to introduce any electrical problems to it, so definitely remove the negative cable off of your battery just to keep everything electrically safe. So your PCM is in the driver's front corner right behind your windshield washer fluid tank, and the first thing to do is just disconnect the 4 data connectors, data and power connectors. Depress the red tab and slide that back. That's the lock on it. And then depress the black tab on the connector and just wiggle the connector loose. Do that for all 4 of them. There are 3 fasteners holding the computer onto the bracket. 2 of them are on the driver's side by the fender, 1 of them on the passenger side. The one on the passenger side has a grounding strap to it as well, so make sure you don't lose any of those things. And an 8mm socket will be all that you need to get those loose. Don't lose any of the bolts, of course. All right, this is my OEM. You can see that it has had a software update, and that's the part number for the PCM for my particular vehicle. And the software update was done in April of 2011. This is a 2011 model year, so basically did the update right after it came off the line. This is what the Wrangler Fix PCM looks like. So it comes with a brand new box, brand new everything. So it's not something where you send your old one back in and they remanufacture it. You've got brand new of everything. And like I said, I'm not sponsored, but if you're needing a new PCM, go check them out. And I'll leave a link in the video description. And obviously, it's right there on the box, WranglerFix.com. Installation of the new PCM is just as easy as taking the old one out. Put the 3 bolts in. Don't forget that grounding connection and get it all tight, not over tight. Don't break it. And then just connect your 4 connectors and make sure you get those red tabs pushed in. All right, so moment of truth, will it work? I'm gonna leave the Jeep on, but not try to start it for at least 30 seconds to let the computer talk to everything. It comes programmed with my VIN, so it should be just pure plug and play. And then after about 30 seconds, I will try to start it. Here we go. Okay, it started. Got the battery light flashing and the traction control light on. I'm not exactly sure why. So I've got P122 and P2127 showing. All right, so I'm going to turn it off and reset the codes and see if we can do better than that. So reset the codes, turn the car off, turn it back on. What do we get? No codes. And if you notice, when I did get codes, I did not get the oxygen sensor codes. And I still have no codes, no oxygen sensor codes, that means. Let's take a look. Got all my tire pressures, good battery voltage, and no Check engine light. So that is fantastic. Computer seems to be working. I know it's got to still relearn everything, but this is really great. And I think it proves my point that diagnostic from almost a year ago, it was the PCM that was at fault, which is my understanding is pretty common. Unfortunately, these PCMs are not expensive, or they are not cheap. But it looks like it did cure. I'm not going to reflash it with the super chips for another couple of weeks. I'm going to run it like this for a couple of weeks and make sure I don't have any problems. But so far, so good. And I'll leave an update either in the video description or as a comment if anything different happens. But right now, looks great. Hope the video is helpful. It's super easy to replace it. It's super expensive to buy one. Till the next video, y'all take care and have a good one.